Welcome to episode 57 of Cigar Hustlers Podcast. This week, Mikey and I sit down, we get caught up on what's been going on, where we've been, and all the fun we've had. Thanks and enjoy the show. Mike squared. Are you done? Are you ready now?
I've been waiting on you, brother.
This is my third time here today. It's on. It's recording.
I figured it was.
Make yourself a star.
You're such
Go
a
ahead.
crybaby.
Make yourself a star. You're so busy.
Cry
Such
a
busy
lot.
man.
You cry a lot.
You're a whiny bastard.
I'm not really that whiny.
Yes, you are.
I don't believe
That's
you.
it. Show's over. That's it. We're done. Taking my show and leaving.
So I saw your IM post on Facebook. You did the IM.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a review. We've been missing the entire week.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the Jack Tarano answer of
I thought that was funny.
always late.
Yeah.
I fucking fell out of my chair. That was fucking.
Yeah, joke's
amazing.
over, Jack. Time to move on. Shit.
That was spot on. That was fantastic. So what's going on in your life, Michael? How are things? How are the kids?
Kids are good. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I did eat my glasses this morning.
Yeah,
A $300 pair of glasses and a $20 bill.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Did he eat the 20 before or after the $300?
Before. And it
That's
was on a
cool.
pile of more than one, but luckily he just took the one off the top.
So he started with the 20s.
So
And
20, like, I'm just not full yet.
how
Oh,
can
look,
I,
Daddy's glasses are on the nightstand.
how
Let
can
me eat
I
those.
really fuck up your day?
Yeah, no
And
shit.
just went deep in. So the glasses you're wearing now, are they new?
No, these are the backup magnifying cheaters I keep here at the shop.
The just in case.
Yes. I did order a 5 set of just in cases. I'm not paying $300 for another pair of glasses.
In bulk. You bought them in bulk.
Ridiculous. Well, one pair's even shaded. I don't know, what you magnify where you drive? Sounds dangerous.
I don't know.
I
It's a
can't
good
even
question.
walk with these things on without running into something.
That's fantastic. So,
But I only wear the glasses for reading.
So I listened to the last podcast, and I think my nose was a little stuffy, so like I could hear me breathe. It frustrated the fuck out of me.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
Oh,
I listened to it twice last week.
Oh, well, I noticed it, so now I'm like not gonna breathe.
Oh, and yesterday.
This entire
Yesterday, too.
time. I'm gonna step away and be like,
Step away and breathe.
okay, here we go. Yeah, no, I could hear it. I don't know. It drove me nuts. Like I knew that my nose was
Congested?
stuffy or whatever the hell.
Oh.
I'm still a little
Did you
congested.
sound like this, baby? Just a little stuff.
No, I'm still a little congested, but I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, the Nicaraguan flu.
No, I think if anything, I think it's like allergies or some shit. Because I don't think I had any of it down there.
Do you have to get shots now like your brother?
I probably should get shots. However, that's not on my.
You know what's the
agenda.
coolest thing? That Epi block thing on his desk.
Yeah.
We learned how to use it today. It has verbal recorded commands to tell you how to do it.
Really?
Like you pull the bottom off, and then it tells you what to do. You're about to die. Please remove the emergency cover now.
Sounds a bit overpriced, if you ask me.
That was nice. So how was Nicaragua? You seem to
I
have
was
survived.
talking about you. I wanted to. I mean, you.
Oh, well, I spent a week in a panhandle.
Okay.
It went okay. Opened up
My
a
boy
couple.
Marvin.
Marvin.
Harbor Cigars.
I liked Harbor Cigars. I could have stayed there all day.
Yeah, and just listen to stories.
Yeah, there were some good stories. A couple of guys from the music industry, a retired doctor. I mean,
It's a good little
fun.
shop.
yeah.
And you went to Cordova.
I went to Cordova first thing Monday morning. I like James and Spence. They were very nice. Opened them up also.
Good squad there for sure.
Yes. Yes. If it's a boutique, they carry it.
And that's not entirely true. Anyways, so
If it's a good boutique, they carry it.
ooh, that's not true either because they picked up Florinata. See, you want to throw fucking jabs? I'll fucking jab back, motherfucker. So where else you go?
If there's a shop between Pensacola and Tallahassee, I was there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So you just stopped at the one place.
I should have just stopped at the one place.
How
You know,
many-
I did like down in like Rosemary Beach or something like that. The Sure Thing.
Yeah, you mentioned that
I
on
mean,
your.
they only carry Avo and Davidoff and some Crown Head that Luke Bryant first smoked when he was 12 or something.
Oh, is that Luke Bryan's place?
That's Luke Bryant's place.
Ah.
Yes. I did touch Luke Bryant's locker.
Oh yeah,
He's got a locker
that
there.
sounded.
I should have taken my picture of the locker. You're standing there going,
That's very
that was
strange.
funny. It's a real neat little shop. It's a tiny little building, all made out of cinder block. but when you walk in, it's fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy beach.
And then Cam Newton just opened up a spot, quarterback for the Carolina Panthers up in Georgia, I think.
Oh, I didn't go to Georgia.
Well, that's next for you. I mean, you've at this point you have beaten your fucking head into the wall, hitting all of the shops in Florida. Why not up the abuse? Let's turn this up.
Add another state.
Hey,
Let's keep going.
Hot Atlanta. There's a lot of spots in Hot Atlanta.
I could spend a month in Atlanta.
Oh, for sure. And of that month, you could probably open up like 3 accounts.
Probably, exactly.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
So yeah. So what else you do? Is that it?
No, this past Saturday I did the Great Smoke.
Ooh.
My first multi-vendor event, being a multi-vendor.
Oh yeah.
Being a vendor.
I saw your pictures on the Insta.
Yep.
Nice.
It was a good time.
You got to hang out with Loch Neck Monster.
Got to hang out with, he was not the booth next to, but the one over. But his boy Alfredo Cruz was right next to me with Illusion.
Oh yeah.
And he was on the other side of Illusion.
Hashtag we hung out.
Hashtag we hung out.
Yeah.
I even told him we took the picture. But
prick.
Nick said no. Hashtag Loch Neck Monster.
Oh, he did say
He
it.
did say it. He has embraced the monster.
So it's coming along. It's popped up a couple times now.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
It's trending. We're trendsetters here at the Cigar
I did
Hustlers
meet
podcast.
Matt Booth.
Yeah, it's Boofy baby. So
Yeah,
like
he
you
was
don't.
there.
I mean, you could get one of two different. I've gotten 2 versions of Matt Booth. I mean,
Okay, because I have some observations from some of the people I met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it crazy Matt Booth or was it standard Matt Booth?
Well, first time I've met him, so I feel that was not crazy, Matt.
Okay.
Booth.
Did you walk away and say this fucker is crazy?
No.
Okay,
he was
so
sitting
then it was
down. We
standard
walked
Matt
up. Gabby Caffey knew him from before. They had met before or something.
Okay.
You know, all those guys know each other. He jumps up, shakes her hand, smiles, and goes, "Would you like a cigar?" I mean, just like I was one of the thousands of people walking around.
Right.
And then a couple of niceties, and then he shook my hand again and sat back down.
Oh yeah, he's a good guy.
He was on autopilot.
I mean, you know, I can't blame the guy.
No, you do
It's a
enough of those
fucking-
things. And then
The
Robert
multi-vendor
Caldwell
shit is-
was sitting in the booth next to him, sitting there looking at his phone, and it's like, you know, he had to get up, walk over, shake her hand, the fake smile on his face.
It's hard, man. It's
It
hard.
is. Those guys must hate doing that.
So it's worse is like, you know, a lot of guys that go to those multi vendors. They're like, hey, what do you have for free? It's like, fuck
Oh, that's
you.
at the
That's what I
end.
have for free. Hey,
the end.
you know,
Oh,
I'm
what-
like,
and we had
you
two-
got to go to
we-
the general fucking table for that shit.
Yeah, we had 2 cigars, so you get to pick which one you wanted. Well, I want both.
Right.
No,
It's
you
like-
can't have both. You only paid for the one.
It's like
I'd go, nope, Abe won't let us. We can only give you one.
it's crazy.
And then they come back around when it's done. You got any leftover cigars? You got anything left? You got any swag you want to get rid of? No, we're taking all this shit with us. He paid for this stuff.
Good
My
times,
Lord.
man. Good times had by all. So give me some free shit.
Exactly. That's what it was. But it was fun. It was a different perspective. I've never, been on the other side of the table.
Meanwhile, as a retailer, I'm like, yo, so what free shit you got for the event?
Right.
Because people love that shit.
Right. They do.
So yeah, man, that was cool. You had a good time. I'm proud of you. You know, you're out there crushing it. You're out there.
Met Terrence Riley. Steve Saka was there.
Yeah. Did he get to talk?
Yeah, briefly.
Did he?
Don't, get that away.
Oh,
You
I'm
make
sorry.
interference.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that interference everybody just heard? That was Mikey with his pen poking the board.
Did he remember you?
No. You know who also didn't remember me, and I was very disappointed?
Who?
Your boy John Carney.
Oh.
No, not at all. He was like 4 booths down.
You know, the
but
problem-
my buddy Leo, he yelled over the
remembered.
booths to me.
Oh.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
You know, you're out of your element. I'm not. I'll just defend him a little bit. You don't.
He's been in here twice.
Everybody fucking knows you. It can be rough. I get it. I
didn't even approach him because he
mean-
looked at me a couple of times, and you could tell just nothing. He didn't know who it was.
I mean, I could tell you one time, Fred Rui from Nomad, he came
I
over here
remember
and
that.
met us a couple times, and
Yeah.
and before we became like friends, and then we were at the booth in the Roma booth at IPCPR like probably 3-4 years ago at this point, and he just fucking went right, hey, what's up? And just kept going. I was like, okay, I don't. Good to see you, Fred. So I'm like, my point is that when you're out of that element, when you're not looking, you don't think about those things. So,
Right.
I mean, soccer just doesn't fucking like you.
Probably.
I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Oh.
Probably. I look like a slightly thinner Saka anyway, so
I could
a little
tell
bit
you,
of resemblance.
I could tell you that I've met David Lafferty for the first time 5 times, and now that he's in charge of, I can't wait to meet him for the first time again. Now that he's working for Dunbarton Tobacco, it's going to be amazing.
Gotcha.
Looking forward to it.
Pete Hernandez was there. He came over, give me a big hug.
Oh, yeah.
Went over and kissed Groover's ring. And
That's nice. Jerry
Yeah.
Grouper?
Oh, no. There, it's Mr. Groover.
Oh, he's a professional.
He got like a row of 5 or 6 booths. And his new girl, what's her name? Destiny Valentine.
Yes.
He is hired. Yeah, she's very nice. But the booth she got stuck in was on the other side of the little complex.
Right.
So he was trying to move My Father's Cigars to move his boutique
Hey, can you,
brand over.
can you just get out of here?
You can just pack up your shit and move, please. Do you know who I am?
I'm Jerry Grouper.
I'm Jerry Grouper.
That's pretty awesome.
So
That guy
I did make
kills.
sure I bent the knee and kissed the ring, coming and going with Mr. Groover's.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
He should just hire you. You just work for him.
Just about. I mean, what the hell?
Learn the ins
He
and
doesn't
outs.
have anybody in Orlando.
Learn
so.
the tricks of the trade, and then
That's right.
bow out.
There's not a shop you can't go into in the state of Florida that doesn't have his
motherfucker's got
shit
everything.
in it. My lord.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So what else you got going on? Is that it?
Yeah, that's all that's been going on.
Okay.
It's all the fancy stuff. So how was Esteli?
I survived.
Obviously, 'cause
survived.
Yes, you are.
The Esteli trip.
You are. Because I have questions for your trip
Oh, Jesus.
from the listeners.
Okay, so, well, I mean, I
But
could tell you
about your
that
trip first.
it was kind of a,
How was the flight? Start at the very beginning. How was the flight?
so things were going my way. All right,
got first
I
class?
clocked in. I had 2 fucking big bags of luggage, and they
Nice.
both clocked in at 50.5 pounds.
What's the max?
50. And they let them both slide.
I'd let 'em
I was
go.
like, whew. Got in, took my flights, had no issues with my flights, arrived, with Skip and Jeff Mute, Riverside.
Yes.
Both of my bags were searched to TSA or whatever.
It's
I
an
mean-
extra half a pound.
I mean, I still had my lighters and shit. They didn't take any of that stuff, but they had to check it out. So that was that's always entertaining as long as they didn't take anything, or maybe they did
Did
take
they search
something.
it there in front of you?
No. That's when
You
it's
had that little postcard.
you got the badge saying, "Hey, we fucked you." It's
Right.
like, oh god, son of a
Then you
bitch.
just make it a list. Here, we took this.
And then I opened the other one and said, "Oh, we fucked you on this one too." It's like, son of a.
all your clothes are messed up. You're
But
like, what? Where was my cocaine?
You look
Where did
at
I
it
hide
and you're
the
like,
cocaine?
what the fuck did they take? But I didn't notice anything gone, so
That's how they get it. They're very good.
they're
They
like,
took,
he won't miss
they
this.
took like a pair of socks. Some guy sniffing your underwear.
Yeah, hey, good for them. Whatever toots their floats their boat, whatever. As long as they're happy. If they're happy, I'm happy.
I would make it a game if I was them. Just sort of rearrange stuff.
So we arrived.
Put the underwear in all the pants so it looks like it's missing. You go to slide your leg in, and you're like, what?
I mean, I
Oh.
feel like you could be entertained doing that for like the first week of you working at
Yeah.
TS, and then you're
You're
just
like,
and then at that point you're
"Fuck
like,
this shit,
my
I'm so
fucking life
tired."
sucks, and you're just fucking miserable. And I mean, as much of a hard time as everybody gives at TSA, you gotta feel for those guys. I mean, holy
Well, I'm
shit,
glad they're there. I feel safer.
their job's gotta suck.
It
And then
does.
they took a look at my jar of mayonnaise that I brought down. I don't know what the fuck. So,
Why is this guy? Is this such a large jar of Vaseline in his suitcase?
what's he shop at Costco? Yes, I do. I buy in bulk. So,
Did you take a bag of food?
I brought a bunch of things. Yeah. Why?
You don't travel with food.
It's Esteli, bro. Groceries. You know.
I got to tell you. I watched my friend's Robert Holt video driving from Managua to Esteli, I believe what it was. Mm-hmm. I think he passed a Costco, a
No way.
Target. I mean, there was
Get the fuck
there was
outta
some
here.
very sufficient looking convenience type stores he passed. Looks like you could find just about anything.
That's a complete lie. Maybe in Managua, but you're not hanging out in Managua. Everything.
I don't know where he was, but he was somewhere between the two.
No.
Yes.
That's not true.
Yes. It looked like a full scale Amico.
Maybe he was
with
in
a-
Texas when he acted like he was in Esteli. It's like, what is that? Come on,
No, the
man.
music. It was Hispanic music. You could tell he was.
Oh, he's playing in the
he was
background.
Nicaragua.
Very nice.
Some guy's back.
Well, I can assure you that the things that I brought are not easy to obtain, especially in Esteli. I mean, in Managua maybe, but you're not hanging out there.
Did you leave leftovers?
I left all of it, of course.
So how much of it did you not eat?
I ate a lot of it. I'd say I probably ate 60 or 70%.
I've seen the way
of it.
Skip cooks.
Yeah.
Just eat that as long as you brought Rolaids and.
No, it isn't. It isn't a question of the food content that's there. It's just a question of the availability of food. There's a political upheaval right now.
So you thought Skip would have no food?
No, I just brought stuff to make sure that whatever stuff that
Did you
you
bring
can't.
like rice and beans?
No, that would be stupid.
What did you
That was
bring?
the dumbest shit.
Popsicles?
Oh, well, I bring like canned chicken for me to eat that I didn't eat.
They have live chickens.
Yeah.
They killed them.
And we ate the live chickens for Super Bowl Sunday. You know, I don't know, bread, cool bread. The bread there isn't the same.
No, they make it on those rocks.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time.
It's good bread.
I don't know, trail mix. I fucking love my trail mix. Got to bring that shit everywhere. I brought like this jar of pecans that are like roasted.
Fancy roasted
Those
pralines.
things, they had like sugar glazed.
These are my sugar glazed.
Those things didn't
pralines.
stand a fucking chance. Murderballed those. I mean, and then I brought gifts. I brought it, for one, Danny fucking showed me up last time, and Esteli brought a little Kinder Egg for Fiorella. Sometimes it's hard for Fiorella to warm up to you. So that shit wasn't happening this time around. I told Brittany, I said, hey,
all the dolls.
Hey, look, we need to come in hot when it comes to Fiorella's gifts. Right. So she's like, here, and she hands me a ton of shit. She goes, I put some stuff back. I'm like, okay, that's cool. So
one bag was just all gifts for her.
Well, gifts, and then I brought a bottle of wine for Arlen. Brought some T-shirts for the guys in the factory.
Oh, did you take a picture with them on?
Yeah,
I saw him with those Hustler shirts on, but I figured the other ones were coming or something. The nice stuff.
I sent the cigar. You're a dick. I sent the Cigar Hustler ones, asshole. So, we rented a car in Esteli, and
wait, you can rent a car in Esteli, but you can't find canned chicken?
I'm sorry, we rented a car in Managua when you left the airport, and there was a problem with the power steering. So, because of the fact that the car was fucked up, Skip did the speed limit the entire time. It was crazy.
So did you ask for the
Excuse me, this is crazy amigo here.
Yeah,
Loco and la cabeza amigo.
If you could give us a car that's kind of fucked up.
Drive very fast, though.
I mean, I don't mind the driving of the very fast, but I'm just letting everybody know.
You're probably sitting there, eyes bugging out, eating your glazed pralines.
Like, son of a bitch.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Please
don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
No, but it went well. He drove.
No. Don't pass!
We survived. Linea continua. We survived. We survived, my friend. So, I mean, the conversations that you have with Skip when you're there, just
I can imagine.
Fucking amazing.
Right.
Especially if you have a conversation when you have like a kind of an open mind and you listen to shit. And I mean, the stuff that I brought back and the information, I'm already utilizing a lot of it in different avenues of our business, on the wholesale level, on the retail level. He kind of fucking hammered me about some of our events have been, just your standard cigar events. So I'm trying to work on stepping that up. I don't, every once in a while you kind of fall short, right? So this upcoming Romacraft event, which will be Friday, we're testing out a trivia.
Yes, I did enjoy that. We were just
which I think is going to be a lot of fucking
Actually,
fun.
Adrian and I were talking about the event at lunch, and I'm like, well, I got to do the podcast beforehand, but I don't know if we'll stay or not because, I don't take advantage of the specials and stuff, so I already know Mike and Danny, and they need to talk to the people that they don't get to talk to.
But now you get to partake.
Well, now there's a game.
Now you have to stay.
Yeah, there's a game.
Every
she
20
won't know
minutes
any of
there's
those
a new
answers.
question. What's that?
She won't know the answers to any of those questions.
Who?
Adrian.
So? Well, you already, so what? It'll be fun.
And you can't play.
You're damn right I'm going to play.
No, you can't. You know all the answers. It's not fair.
Whatever. Fine. I won't play.
None of your employees can play.
So, okay, yes, that's fine. They won't play. But the conversations that you have there, and my point is that, you work on, if you listen to the fucking guy, you can actually...
Well, he knows what he's talking about.
Right. He does. He knows a lot about a lot. So it was really cool, and that doesn't really get to happen often. And because of the fact that I was there for so long, you really get to sit and chill.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of downtime.
There's a tremendous amount of downtime.
Right. Yeah.
So that was like the coolest part about it. I found a gym.
I saw that on your Insta.
And I went and worked out.
They don't restack their weights there either. It's a national problem.
It's a
worldwide
world
problem.
epidemic. So I walked into this gym and I'm like, wow, they got machines and shit. This is pretty cool for Esteli. Fuck yeah, man.
But no canned chicken.
So I was like, okay.
Oh, look, there's a Nautilus machine, but no canned chicken.
So I said, okay, that's cool. This gym looks good. How much is it for a week? And she's like, it's expensive in Spanish. It's expensive.
Donde es muy dinero,
It's
amigo?
muy caro. It's $15 for the week. And I said, okay.
15 American,
All right,
American dollars.
So here you go. Here's $15, and then
they're all talking about you. Did you see the rich American?
then
with the
no,
$15?
that's not true, man. So then Skip and Jeff.
Rich American, $15.
Are you done?
Bandido.
You're a fucking idiot. So Skip and Jeff were kind of breaking my balls, like, oh, you're gonna go. So
Could you walk there?
Well, it was kind of far. It was a little over a mile, but yes. So I walked there.
You walk there every day.
Yeah.
There,
I
mile
didn't go
back.
every day. I went, I think, 3 or 4 times, something like that. I wish I'd have gone every time, but.
But that walk. I mean,
So I walked the first day, and I go there, and I go to jump on one of the machines. There's no fucking pins for the weights.
oh,
So they got somebody ganked them. Somebody stole the pins. For the fucking. So like you go to another machine, maybe there'll be another pin. There's no pins.
they've stolen all the. Or they took the pins because people do steal them.
No,
Steal them.
no. So I'm sure that the other gym in
you
the
want
area
the pins, sir?
took
That's
the
another
fucking
$15.
pins. So that then
15 for the week?
So that was kind of a bummer.
500 for the pins.
That was definitely a bummer. It cut
Did you put
down.
a stick in or bring a big screw
No, I mean,
from the factory?
you just go back to your dumbbell stuff and you adapt and kind of go from there. But like you couldn't do like the preacher bench, the curl bar machine.
Right.
There was no clips for the side of the weights.
You had to keep a perfectly good form.
The entire
No tilting.
time. Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, there was no pushing yourself on that. I could assure you.
That's why everything looks so nice. Nobody can ever use it.
So, but there's a couple of guys in there that were jacked.
Did you ask them if they had pins? Maybe they had their own pins.
They probably did have their own pins, and they obviously had their own supply of steroids because they were fucking gigantic. Like,
They eat the natural chicken that doesn't come in the can, Michael.
In Esteli, Nicaragua, seeing people of that size, I was like, you guys, what are you doing? This doesn't
We
make
eat the whole
sense.
chicken, egg and all. We eat it all at one time.
So,
Little puny
so
American.
for one, my Spanish is fucking terrible.
Right.
And I had some communication errors at first with the person behind the counter, and then like somebody tried to I wanted to ask somebody if I could use their machine, and I didn't understand what the fuck they said. And
Did you use the machine or get your ass
no,
kicked?
I just walked away. He was too big. I just walked. It wasn't worth the battle. He probably would have let me, but
Let you use it.
so 5'5", 350 pounds of solid muscle. So I ignored.
It's like Hans and Franz, but with a Spanish accent.
Oh no, they were exactly, and they were definitely there to they pumped me up.
We
They were pump themselves
Pump
up.
you up, American.
So I go to this other machine and this kid kind of walks up and he starts speaking Spanish and I don't understand him. I said,
Hey man, I got the pins.
So I was like, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. So he busts out his phone, and hits the Google Translate button.
Ah.
Yeah, and he says, "First time at the gym," and I go, "Yeah, first time in the fucking gym." So it's just kind of funny how like the younger kids, they'll put
know
in
how to get by.
They're like, "Yeah, we could figure this out."
Right, yeah.
Whereas a lot of other people are like, "Oh, you don't understand me? Okay, no,
Right.
it's not my problem." So
In China shopping, everybody has a calculator.
yeah,
So when you ask them
you
what
talk
something
to them
is,
in numbers.
ask them what something is, they just punch it on a calculator and they show it to you. And then you look like you're terribly upset. You go, oh, no. And you take the calculator, punch it a real, like, half. And they're like, oh, no, And then it becomes this little game.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Taxi drivers do the same thing.
Really?
I hate taking taxis in China. I negotiate with a taxi driver. What, you can tell me to get out? No, I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
So I took the cab home a couple of times after the gym, and it's like
They have cabs. They have gyms. But no chicken in a can.
dude, they probably do have chicken in a can, but like I brought all these things. I just brought what I normally eat and stuff, and stuff for everybody else. God. So like one time I gave the guy $2, and he's like, okay. And the next time I gave the guy $2, and he looked at me like, that's not enough. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a mile. Dude.
Price went up from the other.
Like,
I
fine,
heard you
here's-
paid the $15 at the gym.
And it's not like I'm the only person in the cab. The cab is fucking filled with people. I'm in the front. There's like 3 or 4 more people in the back.
It's like a little bus.
And he's looking at me like I got 6 fucking heads.
How did you know where to get out? How'd you tell him where you were going?
Oh, well, so Skip's house is close to Los Arcos, so I just say Los Arcos Hotel. And then when they get close, I go, here's good. And just get out.
Just tuck and roll. Tuck and roll, American. Jump
No,
out
they
the
usually
door.
stop. They usually stop, which is nice.
They're like the little rope where you ding.
No, I just look at the guy and I say,
Alto.
no, I go, aquí es bien. Here is good. Fucking let me out. And that's it.
You're going
I
to just alto.
gave the guy
Or
$2
stop.
and he looked at me like, no, that's not good. I'm like, what do you want? Another fucking $1? I mean,
So did you give another $1?
yeah, I did. I was
They
like,
still
"Here."
going, no.
I mean, you could have given him the 2 and been like, fuck you, have a nice day. Like, $2 is more than enough. But for a mile.
He's goosing you for a little more money.
Yeah, he's,
He saw you had canned chicken.
I can't knock that hustle, so I gave him an extra $1.
Knock the hustle.
So my Spanish is so bad that there was one day I was talking with Esteban and Anthony, his son was there. This is pretty funny. So, he says something in Spanish, and I think that he's talking about the cigar that I'm smoking, which is one of the, like, something that we were messing around with, like a test blend. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's really good. And then Anthony looks at me and goes, he asked, how was your breakfast?
It was pretty good, too. You should have.
I go, yeah,
I know exactly what he asked.
yeah, of course,
Of course that's what he said.
Yeah, it was good. So I really got a kick out of that.
He wants to know if you like the cereal.
So we got to do some test blending stuff with the smaller Vitola like we did with the 320 Sycamore. That was fun. Got to learn a little bit more about how some tobacco, when it's really, really raw, it's really sharp and it mellows out tremendously. That was pretty cool. Just overall being there is always really fantastic.
Right.
Just getting there is what sucks. And then when you're there, you have a good time. Got to watch the Super Bowl. I got to watch the 3 commercials that they had for the Super Bowl.
Was it in Spanish, all the commentary?
Oh, yeah. Well, they actually had an English one, but we didn't have it upstairs. So we just dealt with it. It was fine by me.
I mean, you really just turn the volume off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jesse, now formerly of Drew Estate, came by and hung out with us, which is cool.
Oh, what's he? Can you say what he's going to be doing?
I have no idea.
He didn't say.
No, he didn't say
Everybody
anything.
wants to know. There was some reference to Southwest Airlines in an interview I saw. But I don't know what's he going to do. Paint the planes?
Maybe.
I could see that would be something they would do.
I mean, the guy's talented. He's
Yeah.
more than qualified.
Yep, that story broke where you were gone.
Mm-hmm. Did it? I thought it happened last week.
No, because I talked to Greg about it.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Maybe I was here and you weren't.
Yeah. Because that was really recent.
That had to have been Monday or Tuesday then.
Yeah.
No, wait. Where was I? No, I wasn't here at all last week. I left Sunday.
I don't know what to tell you.
Had to be the week before.
I saw it this week or last week. Either way, doesn't matter. So, Esley was obviously a lot of fun. I had a good time. My roommate, Jeff Moutet.
Oh, that's one of the questions. Does Jeff Moutet snore?
I don't know.
And
I
does he
don't
like to be the big spoon or the
think
little spoon?
so. He's a holder. He likes to be the big spoon.
He's a cuddler?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
It was very comfortable.
What kind of pajamas does Skip wear? That's another question.
He was in. Who the fuck asked these questions? So he was in Fiorella's room is pretty much open. So he was in Fiorella's bed, and I have my own air mattress there.
Wait, where was Fiorella?
In
it
Skip's.
was Skip's room.
Yeah. Catering to the guests.
Right.
It's very nice. I couldn't tell you what kind of pajamas Skip's
You didn't see him in the morning out in his pajamas making his coffee?
Skip
or
doesn't
something?
wake up at fucking 8 a.m. You're gone before he gets up.
Well, that's another question. Does he really not sleep?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's up till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then go. Well, he sleeps. He just sleeps at a different
Daytime?
time.
Is he a vampire?
No, he's out during the day. He's out during the day.
He said he's up to like 3 or 4. Sun comes up, Skip disappears. We don't know what happens.
That's it, and he won't eat garlic
And
for
then
some
he
reason.
garlic, and he comes back out towards the evening.
So, he just. It's easier for him to do some of the work that he does when it's kind of quiet and chill, and
I would imagine you
So-
can get more done when people aren't asking you questions all day
Yeah,
long.
so he hangs out on the patio, smokes a couple cigars, watches some movies and shit, catches up, and does his thing.
So then you don't know what he has for breakfast?
He probably does like normal eggs and shit like everybody else.
No, just wondering because it's such an odd time.
It's a level what? Like
People ask
noon?
questions. I'm just passing them along.
You're just the platform.
I'm just the asker. Okay, does he have any shoes that are closed toe, or are they all flip flops?
I think I've only seen Skip in. I don't even think I've ever seen Skip
I've never
in
seen
shoes.
Skip in any flip flops. Is he not wearing any shoes
He's
at all
got
in the
like
factory?
3 or 4 different pairs of flip flops. But
All right.
what other fucking ridiculous questions do you have?
That's all the ridiculous questions.
That was it. It was what does Skip wear? What does Skip eat?
What kind of pajamas?
What are his
What's he eat for
pajamas?
breakfast?
And is Jeff a cuddler?
Well, does he snore? I
Oh.
added the big spoon, little spoon. I was curious.
Was that your question? Who asked the snore question?
I'm not telling you who asked the
I
question.
can look this shit up. I mean, it's
No, you
probably on
can't.
Facebook. They didn't privately message you.
Yes, they
this.
did.
Hey, so I gotta know. Does Jeff
Jeff
does
Boutte snore? No, I told you the Jeff Boutte question was mine.
Oh, that was your question?
That was my question.
That's a horrible question.
Well, no, because I snore when we travel, so I was curious if he was a better travel partner.
Oh. I would say yes. He's a better travel partner.
Oh, one guy came up to me at the Great Smoke and goes, "Where's Mikey?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "Where's Mikey? Aren't you guys always together?" I go, "Oh, you're a fan of the show." "No, I'm sorry, Mikey's not here."
This is a Cigar Hustlers podcast at Smoking Great
Smoke,
Smoke.
yeah, Great Smoke.
We are live.
We are live right here on the floor.
So tell me, Loch Neck Monster, why can't we hang the fuck up?
A lot of the guys we've interviewed were there. That's right.
Yeah, you could just walk around with the mic.
Walk around with a mic.
Hey, so how's it going? Boom, boom.
So like send a little message to Mikey
So,
because he's not here apparently.
What?
Nothing. I'm doing my own show over here.
I got to meet some of the STG guys, which is pretty cool. Justin, who runs Diesel, and I guess used to be Jack Toronto's boss. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
But he got to, he was a really cool guy. Another guy, Alex, was really nice. So I hitched a ride back with them,
Oh, I was gonna ask how you got back.
which was interesting because as we were driving, we were about an hour in, and then all of a sudden the car comes to a complete stop.
And they said, "Put out or get out."
So I was with Hector too. I got a shout out to Hector Alfonso. Man.
Hector was there.
Oh yeah, we got to fucking.
Oh, well, that's good.
It was good. Yeah, we had a good time. What?
I didn't even see pictures. He went. Oh, yeah, I did. That he was down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was thinking of the wedding, but the wedding was this past weekend.
So he set me up for the ride home, which was really nice. And as we're driving, the fucking car stops. I'm like, oh, we're so fucked. And I guess Hector knows more about cars than obviously me, because I don't know shit about cars. But he's like, oh, it looks like the transmission fluid. So in Esteli, or when they maintain these vehicles, they just dump the fucking fluid into whatever level. So the transmission fluid was over full. So because you're going down the mountain, the car didn't want to move.
Oh.
It was crazy.
Because it was overfull? You think if it was underfull, it would slosh to maybe where it wouldn't.
Right. No, it was overfull.
That's weird.
So we waited a few minutes, and then, thank God, it started back up, and we kept going.
Everybody moved to the back
I
of
was
the
like,
car. We need to level this
"Son
thing
of a
out.
bitch. So that was definitely interesting. And then the flights back fucking sucked. Fucking sucked.
Bumpy.
Well,
they
so-
didn't have the right pillow for you.
So I got through customs, or I got through the checkpoint in Managua, no problem. Right? Said my goodbyes to Justin and Hector. Jumped on the plane there.
Goodbye, Justin. Goodbye, Hector.
Exactly.
Vaya con Dios, my amigos.
Flew back into Houston, and that flight was okay. I slept a little bit. And then, I'm going through customs, and they're like, oh, you have any tobacco, blah, blah, blah. I go, yeah. Oh, tobacco? What do you have? Is this tobacco? And I'm like, I don't know, probably like 200 cigars. 200 cigars?
200. Who could possibly smoke 200
I was like,
cigars?
yeah, normally I bring like 300 or 400, but yeah, no, this
I'm
time.
cutting back.
This
My
time I
wife
only
told me I
brought.
couldn't smoke so much.
So I thought for sure that nobody was going to give me a hard time about 200 sticks. I'm like, yeah, 200 for my own personal consumption, And he's
It'll
like,
last me about 3 days.
he goes, how many cigars do you smoke? I go, I don't know, 4 to 6 a day on average. And he's like, oh, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to. No, sorry, you're gonna have to go with this guy. So I had to wait for somebody to grab me, bring me down to the customs section. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna miss my flight, my connecting flight
Oh,
to Orlando. So I'm starting to fucking stress. there's you wait in line. They tell you, okay, go get your bags and go to whatever slot 1 or some shit like that. So I'm in slot 1, and there's an entire group there's a whole Chinese family in front of me, and they all have to be separated and whatever. I don't know what they were bringing in. Was it entire meals or
Chicken to put in cans.
Well, if it was canned chicken, they wouldn't have a problem, Michael. So, so nobody speaks Chinese or Mandarin or whatever the hell it was. So
Not anybody in customs there.
nobody there. I mean,
think they'd
it
have
was
somebody.
It was after 5 o'clock. So I'm like, oh,
Jenny
fuck.
Traceler went home at 4, guys. I
I'm
don't know
like,
what to tell you.
I'm totally fucked. I'm thinking this is a shit show.
Did you go, I need a phone. I need a phone. Palmer, I need to talk to you.
No,
There's a guy here.
There's no. You're not allowed to. Oh, no
That's
cell
why you.
phones.
That's why you yelled for a phone.
But you're not allowed to use your cell phone. Sam.
No, you were asking permission.
Right.
Go, I got this. I got this.
You don't speak Chinese.
I got a local person that does. Though.
Oh, okay. Hold on, we're connecting you right now. We're connecting
right now.
So
Press 1 for Spanish, 2 for Chinese.
So
3.
so another inspector opens up, and I go over to him, and he's like, "So why are you here?"
I don't know, dude.
I was like,
I
I got 200 cigars on me, bro, and I don't know. The guy made me come here, and he's like, "Oh, okay."
Was it Bob?
He's
fucking
like-
hate Bob.
He's like, "So how many do you have?" I said, "Like 200." And he goes, "Okay, so you owe me like $10." I'm like, you're fucking kidding me? $10 fucking dollars?
Did you take cash? I got it right here.
No, I gave him cash. I gave him 10 singles. so
1, 2. Do you count in Spanish?
no, the guy was really
Dos.
the guy downstairs was really nice. The guy upstairs was a complete asshole. Like really not necessary for $10, right? And if I'd missed my flight, I would have been fucking totally fucked, stuck in Houston for a night.
There'd be another flight to Orlando.
Maybe, I guess, but that would have sucked. I got in close to 1
I
a.m.
guess you would have panicked because
I wouldn't have panicked.
you would have panicked.
No, I don't think I would have panicked. I would have been pissed.
I feel you would have panicked.
I don't think so. I feel like you don't know me.
I would.
So, the night after when I got home, we went to Universal Studios.
Yes, I saw
a little
that.
Mardi Gras action. Bush was in town, which is really cool.
Which Bush?
The Bush. There's only one Bush. Gavin Rosdale.
Oh, they meant like George.
Like George W?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He's not in a band.
I didn't know you meant the band.
Yeah, so Mardi Gras bands at
Oh,
Universal.
because Saturday I passed Air Force One was at the West Palm Beach Airport.
Oh, yeah? Was
he
it
was-
Bush?
No, I don't think so.
Like George W?
But it was a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I thought it would be much bigger.
It was like an Air Force 2, maybe? Maybe.
No,
Did
it was Air
say
Force One.
Air
I know
Force
it was.
One?
Yeah, it said Air Force One, painted like it's supposed to be. I could have threw a rock and hit it. Well, I would have been shot at that point, but I
Maybe.
mean, I was that close.
Should have flown a drone over there. I mean, that's
Oh yeah, they love that.
all the kids are doing it these
Love
days.
that. You couldn't even drive down to it because they had the concrete barriers up. I mean, you couldn't even go down the road that would take you to the road to the hangar that it was behind.
That sounds like,
But it was from
Protocol.
I was for like where I'm sitting to the gas station. I mean, that's how close the highway goes to it.
really.
It's completely inappropriate.
Well,
By backing up that highway where I could sit there with a Stinger missile or something.
I mean, that just sounds.
Not that I'm going to do that.
For
I have
one,
no
for
plan
one,
to
why
do
are you carrying around a Stinger? I mean, how?
Doesn't everybody have one of those in their Nissan
No,
Versa?
I can't say.
I don't
that-
think it would fit in my Nissan Versa.
I can't say that's a regularly going thing, But sure, whatever.
And that's
floats-
an industrial area where that airport is down there.
yeah.
So a lot of big warehouses and things.
Huh.
Didn't seem safe at all.
I don't think they were worried. Maybe it was maintenance. Maybe they're doing. Who knows?
Man, I don't think he was down there because something was going on.
Maybe
in
there's
DC.
some-
Maybe they leave a plane there because he's got Mar-a-Lago.
Maybe some slapdick pilot is like, "Fuck it, I'm out of here."
Leaving us here.
That's it. That's it. I'm done.
Make America better or whatever. about.
So, what the hell was I talking about? Oh,
The
so
Bush.
yeah,
You saw
Bush.
George W.
So I saw the band George W. Bush at Mardi Gras Universal. Got to hang out with my wife, a little quality time, which is really, really nice. Doesn't happen too often these days. So afterwards, we went to the Hard Rock bar, and we got a couple drinks and stuff. And they're playing like a mix of stuff. And I said, "Hey, can you play some Biggie?" And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, totally, absolutely. I'll play some Biggie for you. Be right back." The guy's gone for like 10 fucking minutes. And I'm like, okay. Was this really that hard of a fucking question? So he comes back, He says, hey, they didn't have Biggie, but I got something for you. You're really going to like it. It's going to be great.
That'll be $10.
I said, okay, cool. Thanks, man. A few songs go by, and then all of a sudden the song kicks on. I was like, this is for you. It's fucking Tupac, California Love. That's the exact fucking opposite of Biggie. Do you know the whole?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my god! So there's a huge rivalry
The
between
East Coast,
Tupac.
West Coast thing.
Yeah. So it's like, how do you draw that parallel?
Was it a 50-year-old white guy?
No, he's like my age. And there's a DJ upstairs or wherever.
Are those the earbuds that you lost?
No, these are my wife's. Mine are missing.
Your band has a thing to hold them? That's kind of neat.
Yeah. Do you even care when I talk
Yes,
anymore?
I just saw that. I'm
like,
sorry.
Jesus. For fuck's sake. You're just like, oh, hey, so the sky's blue. I'm like, thanks, man. Awesome. I lost my leg yesterday. Oh, that's great.
Oh,
So,
really? Yeah, one more, though. You get two. That's why I got to give you more
tank
than
of
one.
gas in my car. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. For fuck's sake. So that's my story, and that's all I got for you.
Wow, you really need to know how to do this better. Okay, that's it. Bye.
So I don't know. Like, you just kind of took the wind out of my sails by not caring
Biggie
about
and
me.
Tupac. Well, I didn't know what they were talking
You're like,
about.
no, I don't understand that. Check out your watch band.
Well,
Thanks.
they were missing earlier. I thought
They're still missing.
I thought certainly they can't be the lost ones who stuck to his watch band.
They're still lost. I almost ordered new ones today.
That would be set number 3 for you.
Set number 3 on my AirPods.
On your AirPods.
I think my kid stole them. My little
Is he
guy.
home with them in his ear?
So,
Is he at school? Not listening to the teacher at all today because he's listening to music?
so my 3-year-old and my 5-year-old were up earlier than we were on Sunday. And, they just kind of do whatever the hell they want to do. Turn on their iPads or whatever. And,
Yeah, around the house.
they have a good time.
Yeah.
And throughout the day...
You getting up? They're sitting there smoking coffee on the
Yeah,
patio.
they're just hanging out,
They both
having
have
a
a
smoke.
segundo that they got lit up.
Life is good, Just kind
Both of them have one of your earbuds in their ear.
just taking on the day.
One's listening to Biggie, the other's listening to Tupac. They're both going.
It's
"You just don't
perfectly
understand me."
acceptable to listen to both of those, guys, right?
Right.
However, if somebody asks for one,
You don't give them the other.
you can't play the other.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that's fucking stupid. So I couldn't believe that shit happened. But, so I couldn't find my AirPods all day. The kids go to bed, and I'm like, son of a bitch, they were on my nightstand. So woke up this morning, asked Justice, my youngest, he's 3. I said, did you take Daddy's AirPods yesterday? Yes. Where'd you put them? And he says,
The toilet.
and then he says, I ate them. You didn't fucking eat them. Where'd you put them? Over here on the counter. They're not on the counter, dude.
So were they in the little charging case?
Yeah.
That's a little spaceship to him. I mean,
Oh, he loved. I'm sure. So
Flying around
I think that he hijacked them, and they're somewhere.
somewhere in the house,
Hopefully,
between a cushion or under his bed, or
I don't know, man. That little
gave
guy.
it to the dog.
That guy.
Here, treat for you. Eat.
He's a trip. So we're going through letters with him, and he just doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. So we go through books A, and I show him and I draw out the A. I go, see, A. He goes, A. And it was like an alligator or something. And I'm like, alligator. He goes, yeah, alligator. And I go, okay, what's the letter?
Alligator.
I don't know, is what he says. You don't know? We just did the letter. I don't know. It's A. A. Oh my God. So he gets it. He's not stupid. He just doesn't.
He doesn't care.
Just
He
he
doesn't
says,
care.
fuck you, Dad.
Fuck you, man. I get enough of this shit at school.
Yeah. This is bullshit. So.
Did you get the F and you go, Fox? And he goes, no, fuck you, Dad. I'm done with this.
No, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna do this with you. That's what the
That's
F
what
is
the
for.
F is for.
That's what that letter that I don't know is for.
Where's Poopy Mommy with my juice?
Poopy mommy. So yeah. So that's what I came home
We've
to.
been working on her better service. Where is she?
So ridiculous.
Uh,
So that's it. We got an event coming up February 22nd. Right?
Yeah, Time This Plays the event. Oh, no, because it'll just go up tomorrow.
It'll be this Friday.
So this Friday night, we have Mike Rosales. Is Danny making the trip?
Danny is making the trip after his series of unfortunate events.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just gonna say that he got mugged or something.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Are you going to the Panhandle with him, too?
I don't know. I don't know exactly how it's all gonna play out.
Because they have a event scheduled up there too. For some reason people ask me these things when I go into
With
certain
Cordova?
shops. Cordova asked, yeah.
Cordova asked what? If you're going?
No, if I was going. That they were coming.
Oh.
They told me they were coming.
Yeah.
Because they carry some of your stuff there.
Well, now they just took on
Shogui,
yeah.
They had 2 boxes.
That just happened,
Yeah, that's what he told me.
which is exciting.
So now he's putting my stuff right next to it. The Dominican section.
The Florinata.
Yeah. Florinata Dominican section.
Nice.
But you're going down to Miami.
Well, there's an event at Prime Cigars on Saturday, and Greg will be there.
This Greg.
This Greg,
Oh,
my brother.
they're not going to go well.
What do you mean? He's very charismatic and he's lovely.
He doesn't like people.
He does like people.
Doesn't like people.
He does like people.
No,
Stop.
but everybody, please go. It'll be great. Go down. Go.
Oh, Jeremy Fondy's calling me now.
It's very fun.
He works at the Prime Cigar.
He's a manager there now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Why did you tell me his name was Mike on Saturday?
I didn't tell you that. What the hell
Who
are
was
you
at the
talking
booth
about?
next to me?
The booth next to you.
At the show. I asked you for a guy's name. You said his name was Mike. I didn't remember his name.
I have no idea what you're
Cigar
talking about.
Cartel guy. He was here and he watched the show one time. Is his name Mike? His name's not Mike.
No.
It's Jeremy Fondy.
I feel like you need to do something with your memory. You need to eat
I
some
can show you the text message.
some ginkgo biloba or
I
something.
can show you the
Bill
garlic
Bo-
pills.
Boo-
Garlic pills.
garlic
I can't
pills.
take garlic. Then Skip can never talk to me because he's a vampire.
So yeah, that's what we got going on this
Yeah,
week.
you guys are going to Jeremy's place because he asked me if I was coming down there. I was like, no.
Yeah. All right, cool. So hopefully we'll get them on the show. A little recap.
Do you know what time they're coming? Here?
Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully I'll meet up with them beforehand. So I'll get you a better idea.
Okay. All right,
Well, this
everybody.
concludes the show.
This concludes the show. This is episode
755 Niner. And
you want to talk about your the podcast that talked about your cigar last week?
the hot ticket?
Hot ticket guys.
The Chris and Corey?
Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah.
The brothers?
The brothers.
I mean, it was really cool. They did an awesome little review there for the
The Hot
Postania.
Ticket podcast review.
Not Postania.
Postania.
Habano Perfecto.
And it's not the spring break cigar.
The spring break, the SBC.
SBC.
I fucking laughed my ass off. That
that
was
was
a
funny,
great episode. They did a great review.
They did. But they said you don't make a perfecto, do you?
Yeah, it's a perfecto.
Oh, I did.
Oh, now Melbourne, Florida's called. I'm very popular right now. All I gotta do is jump on the podcast and the phone.
Maybe that's Erica.
Maybe.
We need to do it live. I don't know how we can do it live though.
We need to get some
video.
videos.
Yeah, we need videos.
So.
All right, everybody, that's it. Now we're just talking. Now we're just rambling. We
Yep.
can do this without recording it.
All right. Love you all.
All right, guys. Thank you very
for
much.
listening.
Oh, we're at like 1,200 followers now
Nice on Podbean.
on Podbean. Over 10,000 downloads.
Hey, we're doing all right.
Still number 2 in the cigar category.
Yeah, and number 1 in Djibouti.
Number 1 in your booty. In your booty. Just because you and Mute cuddled.
You're just jealous.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from the correctional institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, thank you for using T-Netics.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers Podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Come back every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for new episodes. You can follow us on Instagram at a Cigar Hustler Podcast. You can follow Mikey at Cigar Hustler. And you can follow me, Mike Too, at FCC_Mike. Please remember to rate, review, and to subscribe on whichever providers you use.